I want us to capture and embrace Jesus' vision. I want us to pray and pursue becoming a church that is a picture today of that great eternal tomorrow when every tribe and tongue is worshiping Jesus. Now, there's nothing wrong with being proud of your heritage. Is your heritage German or Korean or Ethiopian? Be proud of that. Are your roots English or Spanish or Jewish? That's something to celebrate as long as we remember. Heritage never got anyone into heaven or kept someone out of hell. And so often what we focus on is how we're different instead of how we are alike. And here's how we're alike. Every one of us needs the bread of life. And we may not come from the same place, but we all take our place at Jesus' table because he's willing to take our place on the cross. And I'm so thankful that Jesus' table has room for people that don't look like him, like me. Because if you haven't noticed, I do not look like a dark-skinned Middle Eastern Jew. But Jesus did not drive me away. All the Father gives to him will come to him. And the Father doesn't do them. What's the best known verse? For God so loved the world, that he gave his one and only Son, that whoever believes in him shall not perish but have eternal life. Tell your one to write their name in that verse. Write your name in that verse. See, that's the last big takeaway. Everyone is whoever. It took Jesus' own disciples a long time to realize this. Even after his ascension, it was years later before it finally became clear to them. You know, when he said make disciples of every ethnic group, he meant it. The little church I was raised in sang an old hymn. Oh, hear the invitation. Come whosoever will. We sang better theology than we practiced. Because Christianity is a whosoever will religion. Listen to Paul. We are made right with God by placing our faith in Jesus Christ. And this is true for everyone who believes, no matter who we are. It does not matter what someone looks like. What matters is who they look to. And whoever's are looking in the least expected places. The Christian faith is exploding in nations that are the most hostile to the faith. One more story, again, from one of our missionaries whose name and whose location I cannot reveal. And I'm going to change the names of the people in the story. We're going to call him Ahmad. And Ahmad became a follower of Jesus. And Ahmad led his friend Habibi to become a follower of Jesus. And this upset many in the town where Ahmad lived. And so some men came and they physically assaulted him. And they burned down his shop. That was his source of income. And the local imam came to intimidate Ahmad and to get him to recant his faith. But in their 90-minute conversation, the imam kept having to get up and leave and compose himself. Because Ahmad shared what he believes about Jesus, why he believes in Jesus, and in particular, why he could not hate or attack or seek revenge on the people that attacked him, because Jesus told him to love his enemies. A couple of weeks later, some local townspeople went to the imam because they noticed he had not been at mosque in a few days for prayers. There's a good reason. That imam and his family have decided to become followers of Jesus. And Jesus is getting the beautifully diverse, multi-ethnic kingdom he wants. The church is exploding globally. They're coming from every tribe and tongue. In our own country, multi-ethnic churches are growing the most rapidly. I want us to capture and embrace Jesus' vision. I want us to pray and pursue becoming a church that is a picture today of that great eternal tomorrow when every tribe and tongue is worshiping Jesus. Let's do what our rabbi did. He did not unfriend anyone. He never canceled anyone. So you have a one that needs to know the kingdom is open for one and all. That all the Father gives me will come to me, and whoever comes to me, I will never drive away. And our city is full of whoever's, of every race coming from every place. And someone who does not look like you is looking for bread. Do what Jesus did.